Joe Hopkins here, and I'm doing a beer review. Another beer review. I just did one, but I'm doing another one. And why? Why am I doing another beer review? Because here's the deal. It's my wife's birthday today. Not today when you're watching this, but today as I'm filming this. Happy birthday, babe. It's her birthday. She said, I want spaghetti. It's what she wants for her birthday. So I made spaghetti, a big old spaghetti dinner. And what goes better with spaghetti than beer? So I went to the store and they had Guinness Baltimore Blonde. I'm pronouncing it right. Baltimore. They started making this at Open Gate Brewery, right? That is the brewery that is now just outside of Baltimore. It's just west of Baltimore. You go down Washington Boulevard and you go far enough and there it is. Out there in Halethorpe, I guess that would be. Right? Not far from where I grew up. Now, when I was growing up there, they still made Natty Boh in Baltimore, National Bohemian. And just down the street from my house, just outside the city limits, was the Colt 45 Black Label Brewery. They made Colt 45 and Black Label. Gotta love Colt 45 malt liquor. Right? So, that's where I grew up, West Baltimore. Right? The place they're brewing this is like just down the street. I was just up, just into the city. And this would have been just down into the county where this brewery is. So I'm like, yeah, I want to try some Baltimore Blonde. Yeah, baby. Brewed in Baltimore. That's what it says. Beer, 5% alcohol volume, 11.2 fluid ounce, 330 milliliters, brewed in Baltimore. That's right. West Baltimore brewed, and I'm West Baltimore born, so we got a little bit of West Baltimore here. So, does it taste like West Baltimore? In case you didn't notice, I ate spaghetti until I'm stuffed, and I've already had a couple of these. Right, I have pre-sampled. It does got a good smell to it. I've pre-sampled it. It foams up really easy. I opened the beer and right off the bat it foams almost over the lid. And it's not like I shook it up. Right, but Guinness, it says a crisp golden beer, citrusy with a refreshing finish. I'd say that's pretty accurate, you know? Baltimore Blonde. This is like modern gentrified Baltimore. It doesn't taste like the Baltimore of my youth. A Baltimore Blonde from the 80s, you know, would have been, hey, hon, what's it doing? Want to go up the bar? Yeah, that's back when Colt 45 was brewed there. That made more sense. Colt 45 and National Bohemian. That's Baltimore beer right there. See, this is gentrified. This is actually good. This is really good stuff. But Baltimore's becoming gentrified. They got, $1 million condos on the harbor now. Where warehouses used to be. And all the grimy parts, The grimy parts. It sounds sexual. I like grimy parts. Do you like grimy parts? Tell me in the comments below if you like the grimy parts. I meant the grimy parts of the city, but there are other grimy parts. There are grimy parts on the people that live in the grimy parts. Yeah, there you go, man. But yeah, Baltimore, a new Baltimore beer. It doesn't really taste like Baltimore. I remember growing up there. If you've ever been to Baltimore, on the 4th of July, they have fireworks. You go down to the Inner Harbor, they shoot them off from over by Fort McHenry or something. So you can see them from the harbor, and you sit there and you watch the fireworks. 4th of July is crazy in Baltimore, man. I don't know what the deal with transvestites is, but you get a bunch of them, right? And it's always the biggest, hairiest motherfucker in the whole city wearing fishnets. And the big bitches with the tank tops and they like showing their shit off. Like, I mean, not just big, not big like sexy big, but like morbidly obese big. But they gonna show it and they gonna shake it And that's what they do on the 4th of July, right? And you always got the dude painted up with like all the purple face paint for the Ravens or something. Even in the summer, right? 4th of July, they're Ravens fans. There you go. And the O's fans, and, you know, it gets crazy down there. I saw a dude get stabbed on the 4th of July right in Inner Harbor. I'd say wrong place, wrong time, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, they just stabbed that dude right up, right there by the water, right after the fireworks. Of course, I mean, there was a full riot going on, man. There was like people all pissed off at each other. I think maybe rival gangs, plus the O's Yankees game let out at Camden Yards. And I mean, there's something about that. I mean, the O's fans and the Yankees fans were all beating on each other. Everybody was chill till the fireworks were over. And then just, man, they were right at it. As soon as the fireworks were over, two bitches started beating the hell out of each other, and people were yelling and screaming. It's like, well, I guess it's on. And all hell broke loose. And then me and the wife were trying to get away from the place, you know, get back to the parking garage, and some dude got stabbed, like right in front of us. Like 3 dudes were just stabbing the shit out of this guy. Then the cops showed up. Somebody yelled, 5-0, run, and everybody runs. I mean, everybody. I was running. I didn't do nothing wrong, but I'm running. Why? Because it's Baltimore. And them cops are just going to beat everybody on the head and figure it out later. You know what I mean? Hey, man, if you live there, you know, right? They just whoop some ass indiscriminately. They don't care if you're guilty or not. They'll figure that out after the fact. You're guilty until they get you in the back of the paddy wagon and figure out you didn't have nothing to do with it. Since I didn't want to take an ass beating, I ran for the parking garage. Everybody started running. Yeah. But 4th of July, great time. I don't think I've ever been to a 4th of July where some crazy shit didn't happen down there. Every time we went to a 4th of July down there, crazy shit happened. Crazy shit. People get into fights. Man, the one year we're waiting in the parking garage and somebody, like, I guess some woman got mad at her ex and smashed out all the windows in his car. Like, in the parking garage. I don't know what the hell the deal there was. But, you know, cops show up and they got everything blocked off and all that crap. The one year, some little bastard tried to pick a fight with me. I mean, I'm just, like, walking back to the car and I hear, hey, cracker, what you got? And, you know, him and his buddy were like, I guess they were going to mug me or something. Every time we went down there. I don't go down there for 4th of July anymore. It's always trouble. Always trouble. So, I mean, what the fuck, man? That is way too good to be a Baltimore beer. That is gentrified. That is not the Baltimore of my youth. That is the new Baltimore with fancy townhomes and condos and shit. Yeah, and I mean it, man. Drive through the Inner Harbor East out to Fells Point and tell me what's up with the condos, man. Condos going up everywhere. Everywhere. This is a condo beer right here. This is a condominium. You know, gentrified, rich folk. Tasty. It is tasty, but it does not taste grimy like the city of my youth. Definitely, I get Colt 45. It reminds me more of the West Baltimore I knew and loved. Yes. But if you would like a really tasty beer that is brewed in Baltimore, Guinness Baltimore Blonde. It is definitely a beer. And it's a good one. This is delicious. This is a truly delicious beer. Yeah, an Irish beer made in Baltimore. Makes sense. I mean, a lot of the Irish came to Baltimore. They did. They did. Maryland was the Catholic colony. It was the colony for the Catholics. So, you know, the Irish, makes sense. They're all Catholic and shit, right? So, of course, I guess more of them went to Boston. I don't know. A lot of them, Baltimore's Catholic. So, yeah, Catholic enough. You got I love Baltimore's flag. Maryland's flag. The flag of Maryland is great, right? What's that? The seal of Prince Calvert or some crap like that. It's a good-looking flag. If you don't know the Maryland flag, fucking look it up. Google it. Google it because you should. Maryland has one of the best-looking state flags in the country. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now I live in West Virginia. Our state flag is, I don't know. Who's on the state flag? It's two guys and they're looking at each other. I think one has a shovel and the other has a fish. Makes like no sense to me. I don't know. A little similar to Virginia, I guess. Who cares? Maryland's got a great state flag. Absolutely great. Love it. Beautiful flag. And yeah, you gotta love a beer made in Baltimore. Even if it's a gentrified, modernish, new agey, tasty, citrusy, light and golden, crisp beer. Yes, it is all that, and it is very good, and it is well worth the $10 a six pack, I guess. I don't know. I drank it because I wanted to try something new, and I do it for you. I try it for you because I love you guys, and I don't want you to have to go out there and find out if a beer is good or not. You should already know before you spend $10 on a six pack if you're going to like it. So my verdict is you'll like this. You'll like Guinness Baltimore Blonde. You'll like it, you'll drink it, and you'll appreciate it. And it does not taste like Baltimore, but it was brewed there. Which actually it's brewed in Halethorpe, which is like right outside the city. So I guess it's a Baltimore County beer. Baltimore County. Close enough. That would explain how ungrimy it is. I don't know. Baltimore County, still pretty grimy. I mean, Catonsville's nice, I guess. But what can I say? It's made in my hometown, so I had to drink it. Well, I didn't have to drink it, but it's beer, and I did drink it. And I had it with spaghetti, and now I am so stuffed. Oh my God. I'm going to take a nap now. So I hope you guys like this here beer review and my recollections of Baltimore from the 80s and early 90s. So, yes. A wonderfully grimy place that now has not so grimy beer. I love you guys. Hit subscribe. If you don't hit subscribe, I'm going to find out where you live. I'm going to peep in your windows and watch you do dirty stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.